A portion of Pershing Drive will be fitted with temporary posts to separate bicyclists and drivers. This comes after two people were killed in recent months, a cyclist and a man riding a scooter. Both were hit by cars.
Joining us right now is Sylvie Francek with the San Diego County Bike Coalition. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And Sylvie, there seems to be an uptick in these horrible crashes. What do you think the reason for this is?
Honestly, this is because of COVID. This is one of the consequences of the ongoing pandemic. We had fewer people on the roads at the beginning, and as a result, the people that continued to drive got into reckless driving behavior, speeding, driving without seatbelts. Abuse of alcohol and drugs has also gone up significantly. And so in many cases, it's just that. It's people out on the roads not paying attention, being intoxicated, going too fast, not looking around, not being safe, and it's costing us a lot of lives.
And Sylvie, do you think that the efforts right now on Pershing Drive and other locations across the city are enough, or does more need to be done to protect cyclists?
I can't imagine. I mean, it would take a lot in San Diego to make the roads completely safe, but I think this is a good step. I think that the more we can put in, well-designed bike infrastructure that helps separate people on bicycles from vehicles, that's definitely doing something. I think, oh, that's actually me in that shot. That's funny. I think a really important component of this, though, is education at the same time. A lot of these times, these crashes happen because of folks in vehicles not paying attention, but it doesn't mean that cyclists, pedestrians, people on scooters, can't also do more to make themselves more safe.
And glad we
so
got
it's about the place to choose to ride as well.
Yeah, glad we got some video of you doing what you love. Can you talk about the extra safety precautions that riders should take, especially right now when you feel that the roads are a little bit more dangerous than they should be?
Yeah, I think a lot of what happens actually is people have this sense of being safe because, they've been riding a long time and they have instincts they've developed by cycling. But what I've noticed, and I've been biking for about 25 years, I've noticed that my instinct is not always the most statistically safe thing to be doing. So a good example is a lot of people choose to ride on sidewalks or ride the opposite way from traffic because that makes them feel safe, when in fact we see a lot more crashes in those situations. A lot of it is because of people not riding predictably. People will choose to do what feels safe to get themselves, out of the way quickly and be less visible, when in fact being more visible on the road is one of the best ways to be seen and safe. And I think the last thing I'd kind of add is, all the ways you can communicate with people around you really help. So hand signals, calling out, having lights on bicycles, lights when someone is walking at night as well. Anything that makes you really visible and predictable.
That's a lot of good information, and I know the city's doing some improvements here, but definitely a long way to go on that. Sylvie Francek with the San Diego Bike Coalition, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate having you.
Thank you so much.